are we gonna see the same thing that we saw before, I assume?
Now is the time for despair.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this
This
is the
new
same.
form that you have given me. Behold it!
One of the things I do wish this game did more, like, you know, Street Fighter 2, I wish there was, like, more damaged versions of the sprites in the dialogue to show that they were more damaged. Because you're told they're damaged, not shown it, which it's another Japanese problem with storytelling, unfortunately. A low-pitched laugh echoes across the area as a blast of heat rages from the enormous body that appears. A god that has manifested using shadows as its vessel. Since I was created to be an anti-shadow weapon, I look on what could be considered my arch nemesis.
This can't be.
A being that could incinerate the world. Its powers are so tremendous that it could perform such an outrageous deed. Its roar shakes the air, and there's a heat like scorching flame. My senses show that it has fully manifested. At this rate, I'll be destroyed by it as well. But as I recall in trepidation, mysterious voices unlike those of a normal persona communications echo through me.
Labrys, don't give up. We're all cheering you on.
Labrys, leave this place to us. Once this is all over, we'll have a party and celebration.
I'm positive you can do this, Labrys. We'll take care of all these shadows.
Don't worry, Labrys. You're not alone.
I close my eyes and imagine the faces of everyone I've met since my awakening. Everyone had accepted me. Everyone had given me a place to belong. And because everyone is fighting below me right now, I'm able to stand here.
This is all on you, Labrys. You promised that you'll come back no matter what.
We won't lose. Labrys, please win this for us. We're counting on you, Labrys-san. Please protect our world.
All the friends that I'd met in Inaba and my companions who trusted me to finish the job before me. Their voices give me strength.
We'll make sure to hold them back here. You can win this, Labrys.
Labrys, we're entrusting this to you. Our thoughts are with you.
Let us handle things here. You have your own role to carry out.
Don't you dare tell us that you're giving up on this now. We'll do our best to give you time.
Labby-chan! Your knight is on your side!
Get a grip, Labrys. We're fighting with you too.
Please win this, Labrys. Sister, we're all waiting for your return. Let's fight this together.
It's okay. They might not be right next to me, but I can still sense them. I won't lose. Everyone is on my side.
I'm not alone.
But that was a lot like the Persona 3 and Persona 4 social link mastering. Oh god, I don't remember being very good at this. And I don't have like the Yukon like
Sorry about this.
okay, maybe if I use this. Okay. I'm gonna fail a few times at this, guys, just because I don't know the move sets that well, unfortunately, and you know, I'm not perfectly okay. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Yeah. So as I was saying, it's a lot like the Persona, you know, when if you've maxed out their social link, they'll say a quote for you in the final battle, was it? So, I think the Persona 3 one was a little bit better than the Persona 4 version, but that's of course due to the circumstances. You can't really that final Persona boss battle at the end there wasn't so cool. I can't tell how good I'm doing is also the problem with this. Like, am I doing amazing? Or am I doing awful? Oh, there we go! On the first try. Okay, I was expecting to try it, do it on my third try, to be honest.
Impossible. The will of a puppet like you. A single will was able to surpass mine.
You can't hear the voices of everybody who's supporting me. You'll never win against us, Hino Kagutsuchi!
Silence, pest! I will not lose! I am stronger than anything!
Labras just kicked his ass. Well, his arms at the very least.
How could I fall?
Well, you're lame, that's why. I've probably mentioned it before, but it definitely makes me think of the Evangelion units. That guy. Or maybe one of the angels at the end of the series? Maybe? The one that Asuka fights if... I guess if... over-explaining, you already know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the crumbling corpse disintegrates before me. I can't even take another step. All I can do is gaze up at Kagutsuchi's body as it falls apart into thin air before me.
That was marvelous indeed. These events were truly an ordeal.
The air had filled with silence once the battle ended, but a familiar voice ends it. I turn and see a young woman in blue dress standing nearby.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
Though what you just defeated now was different in form, it appeared to be another embodiment of man's consciousness that wishes for death. And suffice to say, I had my own reason to witness its end.
A reason?
To abolish others also means to abolish oneself. That great power was also an embodiment of a distorted will, given birth by dissatisfaction. If left alone, it would eventually have become a great stagnation, leading to the destruction of the world, even the world within people's hearts.
The world within people's hearts? You mean that place I met you the other time?
Indeed, and if that were to happen, it would be a hindrance to my own wish as well.
You have a wish.
Elizabeth smiles and quietly closes her eyes. Her expression is gentle, as if thinking of someone precious to her. I was told that Elizabeth had gone on a journey in search of power. What she tells me is always vague. And I don't understand everything she says, but she harbours a wish for someone else. What kind of person would she think of as precious? Is she also searching what she could do to help that person? Seeing her softened expression makes me think back on my own wish. Yes, once this is all over, I should go see that girl.
Maybe I'm out of my league here, but I hope your wish comes true soon.
It honors me to hear those words. I wish to express my gratitude to you as well.
You mean thank me? Why?
In this turbulence, you showed me an unknown, miraculous power that cannot be attained alone. I firmly believe that that power will be a solid guide to the distant journey that I must take. And thus, I thank you from the depths of my heart.
Elizabeth bows deeply to me. No, I didn't do anything. I should be the one thanking her.
Oh no, I really didn't.
This place will disappear momentarily. Well, until we meet again someday, Labras. Actually, there is something I'd like to ask you before I go, just in case. Shall I transport your friends to somewhere safe?
That's right, this tower's already begun to crumble. My friends and I could never get out before the place becomes truly dangerous. I hurriedly respond to Elizabeth as politely as possible.
That would be wonderful. Please do.
Very well. Then I shall...
Elizabeth?
Now that I think of it, where would a safe place be?
This place is gonna crumble soon, so anywhere else is fine. Could you hurry, please?
Ah, yes! That reminds me. There is one place where there would be no trouble if I were to send such a bizarre group of people there. I will now transport your companions. Well then.
My vision grows hazy as she speaks. That's when I remember something. What about Shokin and Adachi-san? If they're not transported too, they'll be killed when the tower collapses.
Hold on, Elizabeth!
Whether or not she understood my thoughts, Elizabeth smiles to me before everything is blankened by a bright light. Oh, no, oh, I was really not expecting that. I didn't even get to be continued there. Yeah, sorry about when I do the monologues. I don't think that's quite the right word. Sometimes I do mess up. Like I've seen some of the bad habits I've been making as I've been talking, and it's hard to correct yourself mid-sentence. Mission complete. So 86%. How much did we just do? So I think it was Everyone's Wish we went with. Okay. So that's the other choice. Well, I'm gonna go. Because when we went on episode P4, I wonder if it was something weird where you have to do the epilogue again for it to change. Probably not. I'll probably do. Probably once I finish episode P3, it probably unlocks this, that, and that, so we can do that, and then we can do episode Adachi. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Anyway, we're going to be doing Mission Complete next.